Cunliff.
Thank you. Has anyone ever heard of joint enterprise? Yeah. Not guilty by association. In 2007, my two sons were arrested and charged with murder. Went to the police station, I listened to all of the evidence and I was convinced that neither had murdered anyone. I know exactly who had done it. But the police decided to charge 5 teenagers. And out of those 5 teenagers, 3 of them were found guilty of murder. All 3 of them were given life sentences. My son was just 15 years old at the time. He didn't touch the victim. He didn't even know the victim. He didn't even see the attack because my son was blind. He saw nothing of it and he took no part. But the law of joint enterprise doesn't mind if you're blind or whether you're actually in a different part of the town when something happens, because the only reason you get convicted is because the law allows a possibility of foresight that someone may commit a crime, not intention, but might have foresight that it may happen. So I've fought this for a long time, and one of my greatest supporters in the very, very early days was Jeremy Corbyn. He was the first MP to actually listen to our stories, and we got 2 select committee inquiries. And we won those inquiries because all of the MPs, cross-party MPs, even the Tories, said we were right and recommended that the law get changed, but it didn't. So we took a case to the Supreme Court, and 5 senior judges in the land said the law took a wrong turn in 1984. There have been 32 years of injustice. So you'd imagine all of these people who've been wrongly convicted would have been allowed to have their cases reviewed and they'd get acquitted. Not a chance. Not a single person convicted under the wrong interpretation of the law has had their conviction quashed. And what they have to do now is prove before they go to the Court of Appeal that they're already actually innocent. So they have to prove a substantial injustice. I would say a child in a prison cell serving a life sentence for a murder he didn't commit is a substantial injustice. Thank you. So what I ask you to do today is write to your MP and tell them that on the 5th and the 6th of September in the House of Commons there'll be a 10-minute rule. Your MP needs to be there, support us and get justice for the thousands of people that are languishing in our prisons right now. People who haven't killed anyone but have been convicted of murder. Thank you, have a wonderful afternoon. Can I just say, will you say happy birthday, Tony Broxton? Thank you. Oh, can I just add as well, Maxine Peake has just said that she'll be the new patron for JENGbA, so that's another.